Interest in reviving Vine. Another little rumor here involving Elon Musk. The Vine thing was interesting. Kind of ahead of its time, really, with the short form.
Yeah.
It was almost too short form, though, wasn't it? 7 seconds or something?
Uh-huh.
And he got some positive response. He went on Twitter and said, bring back Vine, yes or no. And 70% yes, 30% say no. Do we really need an even shorter form content consumption? Is the attention span, is the onslaught too much already, Will? I don't know. I'm just talking. But it was shorter than TikTok. And then Elon says to Mr. Beast, what could we do to make it better than TikTok? Everybody wants some of that TikTok action. I don't think Mr. Beast has replied yet. It doesn't look like. I don't think Mr. Beast is the hugest fan of TikTok. I've heard him say he thinks TikTok will be dead.
Yeah.
He's made his predictions about it. He seems to be very YouTube centric, particularly now that YouTube has its own shorts in there. The question, whether serious product idea or another flight of fancy troller coaster. I've never heard that word before. That's cool. Troller coaster. Have you heard it before?
No.
Another Elon troller coaster. Who wrote this? Who wrote this article? Natasha, I didn't know that this existed. Thank you, Natasha, for informing me from TechCrunch of the term troller coaster, which I'm sure is out there and part of the culture. But he drew millions of votes. 60% said they want it back. There's a lot of questions. Has someone done a documentary yet on what happened to Vine? Does that exist?
I'm sure it's on YouTube.
Yeah, it would be cool because it took the world by storm. It launched so many YouTubers, but it just vanished without a trace as a Twitter product. And you always sat there and thought, could they not figure out a way to monetize it? Maybe they could have, but they didn't, I guess. And the talent was moving on, and it became too much to overcome, I presume. Twitter acquired the short-form video platform back in 2013. That's Vine we're talking about. But in typical clown car fashion, the company ended up squandering the opportunity to build the fledgling social video platform into a TikTok-style juggernaut after CEO Jack Dorsey opted to ditch the app a few short years later.
So it was Dorsey.
Well, it wasn't his thing, you know. Yeah. I'm sure there was a lot going on there at the time. Dorsey was doing more than one thing himself. I don't know how I feel about the matter. You know, I'm not the hugest fan of short form. So it can be effective, but there's a lot of it that I'm not into. So if it can be done well and I can feel like it's, I don't know, has some degree of usefulness for me personally, like if there's a way to do that, to deliver the things I'm looking for quickly, but ultimately I end up, any extended exposure I have to short form sessions, I feel like a dead animal. I feel like I have a hangover. Yeah. Like, remember I was talking about a honeydew melon on stage being squashed with a microphone being held to it?
That's your head.
Well, that's me.
Yeah.
After I ingest too much short form, my head becomes a honeydew melon.
And there's too much competition.
I was going to keep going with that, but we're good. Yeah, it is also very competitive. You are correct. Good luck to him with all of these ideas.
Sure.
Ideas are fun, man. One of the things is it's fun at the early stage of reimagining a thing, particularly a company at that scale. Everything is so fresh. Like, what can we, like, you moved into a new house. What am I going to paint that wall?
Yeah.
You did that, didn't you, Will? You were like, remember? You were like, what kind of couch do I want to order? Remember that?
Yeah. I was rubbing my hands, you know?
Like this?
Yeah.
That's what you're doing? Or are you doing this?
Both.
Both, yeah. Look at Mo just walking around with a baseball glove now. Mo, come show the people that you have your own... Like, this is insane what happened here. Yeah. He just took up baseball on his own accord. Did you know about this, Will?
No.
He's a baseball player.
Look at me.
And I was trying to tell him that he's got to get into the... Where are you going? No. Say something. Go ahead.
I also got Kovu a toy, which is also a baseball.
Yeah, no. Say something.
Yeah. So this is for
No, to the people as well. They
To-
haven't
to-
seen you in a while, so just the usual when you see somebody you haven't seen in a while.
How you doing?
That's it. That's what you do.
Why are you doing this?
You don't say anything nice to them, or
They know. They know.
Yeah.
what do they know? What do they know?
know.
What do they know, Mo?
They know that I love them.
Okay, he says he loves you. I know he had to walk all the way over there before he was willing to say it. He said they know that I love them.
Yeah.
This is the way he deals with all the relationships in his life.
Oh, jeez.
He says, "You know that I love you, right?" Like, no, I don't know that you love me. You have to tell me that you love me. I don't know these things.
Okay.
Don't okay me, Will.
Moving on.
Don't you dare okay
right.
me.
What else you got to say?